So, yes, I'm talking about El Estaca Mexican restaurant. El Estaca. Taca. How, you know how they ever pronounce things like Soltera. I know they feel like they say it really hard. I know. But I don't know that much Spanish, and I'm not really that interested in learning either. I know a little. Not really trying to learn the language, no. Not seriously, because I already took some Spanish classes in my school that were mandatory already. And anyway, the food here is so good. It's like the best. I feel like the best ever. The best around the world in Mexican food. Quality food, delicious food. And it's so good, and I like to go with family. I like to go with friends too, or alone. I've eaten there alone too. I'm one of those people. I can eat alone and I don't feel lonely or anything. And sit at the table by myself. I don't mind. And so, I just enjoy it a lot. And if I want Mexican food, I can have Mexican food. I don't have to ask anybody do you want Mexican food? I like when you're in a relationship, you're so bound to asking the partner with what kind of food they want, and when you're single, you're free, you don't have to do that. You don't ever have to, oh, baby, do you want some Mexican food or no? No, you don't have to. You can just get food because you wanted it yourself, And I love the freedom in that. It's really nice. Obviously, it's nice. And I was looking at the news about Paris Hilton, and I like Paris Hilton. I like her perfumes, some of her perfumes too, like Erez or Jerez, however you pronounce it. And if I was her, if I was born rich like that, I don't think I would have ever gotten married. Probably not, because you have no reason to really get married. But I would have had just one boyfriend the whole time. And it would have been, like, oh, that's my WhatsApp thing going off on the computer. I connected my WhatsApp to my computer. And it's pretty, but like when you date, it's kind of, I have an anxiety with dating. I've always kind of had that, but I never really talked about it. And just because you're beautiful and just because you're sexy, it doesn't mean you like sex so much, and that you need it. And it's like, of course, it's natural to crave it sometimes, but I don't have to, it doesn't control me, And so this is like, I'm still reading some of the news, but like, at least when I'm dating, I've always been in my comfort zone for as long as I can think of. Like, dating people who are brown, like, is kind of my comfort zone because I know that I'm well liked and that it's going to turn out well. And That can be mixed or even, but it's just, it's so like, I just don't like to have to be around someone and meet their demands. Like, I don't like the pressure of that. I know how that feels. It depends. It kind of depends. If he's attractive enough to be bossing me around, then I guess it could work out. I think it could work out pretty well if he's going to be that attractive. Because there's some men who are very attractive. And they're attractive enough to boss me around, you know. But there's more who are not attractive enough to be telling me what to do, you know. And there's so many of them who are interested in me. And I'm usually not interested in most of them, you know. And there's like overwhelming amount that are always wanting me. And I can never feel that same way because I don't have an overwhelming interest in so many of them, not at all. And it's like, when I see a single woman, I feel like she looks so happy. She looks very happy. And, you know, sometimes married women look happy, but a lot of times they don't, you know. And I feel like more married women look miserable and tired. And when I see a single woman, she's smiling so big. She looks so refreshed and so free. And I think she's so happy like that, you know. It's like she's glowing when people are single. Sometimes I feel like they're like glowing from within, and then it comes out on their face and everything. They have so much peace and happiness. And sometimes men, they drain the life out of you, and they take away your joy and happiness. Depends on the person though. And sleeping alone, for me, I really enjoy it. I love it. I love the feeling of sleeping by myself. Because when you sleep alone, I feel like it really depends. It's like I've heard some girls say that, you know, my partner is really cozy. Cozy for her though, you know, cozy in her bed with her. And I could see, you know, if that's your connection, you are cozy when somebody is sleeping next to you, that can work. But not everybody is so comfortable like that. And, you know, if you're going to cuddle next to someone, I think, yeah, sometimes a person is more cozy than someone else was, for sure. Like, you didn't like your ex so much, and he was so annoying to sleep next to, but then you meet someone who is comfortable and cozy, and it depends. Yeah, it for sure depends. But it's so I sleep so good alone. That's the thing. But I can really sleep good either way, but like I'm so used to sleeping alone that I love it, you know. So like I'm not saying I would necessarily hate sleeping with someone, but I haven't in such a long time that I don't miss it and I don't care for it, But they would have to be my life partner to feel comfortable with that. And he would have to be comfortable like that. And I'm gonna say that generally speaking, like, I think way more, like, have you ever just cuddled with a guy and didn't have sex with him? I have, and even the cuddling is not really something I miss. It's kind of boring. It's not something I need. And I get used to one person for sure. I don't like switching partners, so sometimes I don't know. I'm not so sure if I would try to find someone again, because I just don't really feel like it, I guess. But it's not a hurt type of thing, but I feel kind of envious when people are just single and they're really happy single. I think I'm more jealous of that, if anything, of a person who's single than a married person. I don't feel envious of really married people. Not like that. But I think marriage is a good thing, and it's good to have a commitment to someone eventually. And so it's interesting because some people I think there's a lot more men in this world that are like, maybe they're looking for fun, and what's fun to them is not fun to me. It's not fun to me to be cheap and to be nasty, and to be an experience. No, that's not fun for me. That's fun for a guy. That's fun for guys all the time, and I keep hearing that, people that I don't know, strangers, will say something like they want fun, and that's not fun to me, So, but it's an uncomfortable topic to me to talk about this stuff and get so personal. I have someone in mind to be with that I don't want to talk about. Like, I find people to be so nosy. Like, when you're an attractive girl, people are so nosy about your personal dating life. They need to know, did you get married? Are you single? And I don't dig on people like that. Not even my own, family members. I don't dig on them. Like, I don't. Are you married? I don't do that. Are you dating someone? I don't dig them. People dig me like that, and I don't like that. They dig into me. It's really annoying. How they drill me and how they need to know. They need to know so badly if I am with someone or not, and they're asking personal questions and stuff like that, and I don't like sharing, because it's pressure on me, and then I don't like being sharing details, because then I'll get judged I get judged for everything, which seems like when it comes to dating. Oh, who'd you date? Where is he from? What's his race? Like, chill out, because I don't drill you like that. Why do you have to drill me? Why do you care so much? Like, people just care too much. So I can't figure out why some people love dating so much. Some girls, they love it. Like, there was this one girl that I'm ex-friends from the church. She loved dating, and she would just date like 50 or 100 guys, or like, her count is so high. She just loved dating like that, and I've never loved it, when she was dating, I dated no one at all. Zero. I dated zero guys, but I'm desirable for sure. And everybody was on me. Everybody was trying to show interest in me. And I showed them zero interest, and I was very happy like that. It's like, I wasn't jealous of her at all. And she's like, she dated all these different men. And at some point she reached out to me and said she wanted to kill herself. And see, that my point is that they drained the life out of her. She's dated too many men. She's pouring from a cup that's totally empty. And she felt suicidal, and she reached out and talked to me, and I talked to her and encouraged her not to take her own life and everything. And she's like, why would she torture herself like that? I guess she didn't like herself so much. When you date so many men like she has, you don't like yourself. You hate your own company because you hate yourself, And if you love yourself, you love your own company, you love your own energy, and you love being by your damn self in your own bed, sleeping alone. It feels really good. It's very comforting, actually. And girls who hate their own company, I don't feel like we have anything in common, If we're going to be friends, I don't know if it's going to work, or if it's going to work, we can maybe be acquaintance more like and not be so close, but we're not on the same wavelengths. We're not on the same personalities. We don't match, And when girls do that and you're friends with them, it's hard to be friends with them when you're beautiful, because the hype that surrounds her, which is little in comparison to me, it's like, how do you explain this? It's like she makes it a bad name for you, and she's your friend. Have you ever had a friend that's not like you, and she makes you look like you're a whore when you're a virgin, and it's hard to be next to her because you're not her, and she's you guys are totally different, and it's hard to like be anywhere near her because she creates like a personality for you that you don't even have. Well, I have before, it's not a good feeling. So, of course, not everyone that you're friends with has to be like you, but they need to be similar enough to you so that you don't attract the wrong attention, from men that you didn't want.